Welcome everyone to episode 5 of Iowa Plains View on Deep South Gaming. We are starting this day on this April morning, getting ready to plant some soybeans and corn. We're going to plant corn on field 23, field 1, and field 26. We're going to plant the soybeans on field 27. We also have to take care of some weeds on fields 28, 2, and 9. And for some reason, they had weeds pop up on the oilseed radish. I can't explain that, but it is what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into my lime spreader, refill it, and lime all these fields. Actually, let me hop in the spreader and let workers start spraying our fields with herbicide. Now we're going to most likely have to lease a harvester for the sugar beets because I doubt we'll be able to afford one this soon. Now let's take a look at our pigs real quick. Alright, we're halfway into our older pigs breeding cycle. Our 8-month-old pigs are going to give birth next month. And we still got 4 more months till these are reproducing. So we're going to get 75, 150 more pigs in the next 2 months. And we're still over just under 330,000 liters of food. Got 72,000 liters of slurry and 36,000 liters of manure. Now, last episode I told y'all I was thinking about also doing chickens. I'm gonna wait to actually start posting on YouTube, see if anybody responds, see if they want me to do chickens or not. So if I do them, it probably won't be till probably about episode 10 or 12. I don't know how many episodes this series is going to be. It's going to be at least 20, I would imagine. Because I want to see how high the pigs will actually get in value as they get older. Because as you saw from those 1-month-old pigs, they're only worth like 200, and the 11-month-olds are worth 1,200 right now. If we could get them to be at least 2,000 a piece, I think we'd be looking at a pretty good chunk of change in our first sale. Because that would be 2,000 times 75, so 175,000. I mean 150,000 for 75 pigs. but I honestly don't know what they top out at. I think animals will, I think 60 months is your limit for keeping an animal. I think I read that somewhere, which I've honestly never played a playthrough for 5 years in game before, so I think the most I've ever gone was probably 2.5 years. It's honestly kind of hard to do because they're always releasing new maps you want to try out and all that. And as soon as we get this field lined, we'll go ahead and set a worker on it to plant corn. And then we'll probably have to refill the lime spreader again. Which, as like I said, as we go along, it'll take less and less lime. It's just getting to that point. It takes a minute. Which I normally don't play with seasonal growth on, so I'm actually applying more often so it builds up, it gets to that sweet spot quicker. Two more rows. Out here, grab this guy. Right, let him do his thing. And run back over to our spreader and refill it. Now, for those of you who are curious, there's many different supply refill stations. There are some out there that will refill your stuff free of charge. There's some that will give you a major discount, some will give you a slight discount, and some that charge you regular price. The multi-fruit silo I normally use, I'll normally get the 10% discount one because that's realistic bulk pricing. This one I wanted to try a new mod, and this one gives you a 50% discount. So we just spent roughly 13,000. on lime to fill this lime spreader. I am going to set this to worker and go take care of oops, our sprayer beyond the next field. I guess I won't. pH ain't good on this field, is it? pH value old. I wonder what that means. I've never seen that before. Hmm. Try it one more time. Okay. Well, still gonna go take care of the sprayer game our next field. And I guess I'll cut y'all out until this is done. Like I said, we're planting 4 fields and spraying 3. So I'll catch y'all in a little bit. Welcome back. As you can see, all our fields are fertilized, got lime, and it's planted. We have everything we need for our pigs. Our newborns when we started will be giving birth next month. I took what little straw that was left in our straw swath separator and went ahead and filled up the straw in the pig pen. Our next harvest will be in June. We have the only thing we have next month is we gotta spray for weeds. So I probably won't bring you in until June until we start harvesting the barley. June and July will probably be, or oh, never mind. Yeah, I'll bring you in June for the barley harvest, and our wheat won't be ready till, okay, yeah, July. All right, welcome back in. We're going to go ahead and sleep and go ahead and go into the next month to take care of our weeding. And then we'll also take a look at our pigs. We are getting pretty low on money, so we might go ahead and sell some pigs. And well, actually, we'll let these ones reproduce one more time before we even consider selling them. As you can see, everything's growing. Our barley will be ready to harvest next month. The wheat in August. We got weeds in this cornfield, and this soybean field. So we'll go ahead and get in our sprayer and get to work on those fields. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the weeds. This field should have weeds too, but for some reason it doesn't. This is a good sprayer, but eventually I would love to get a self-propelled one. Probably this one, which our sprayer will do 40 meters wide at 7 miles per hour, but this one will do only 36, but it doubles the speed. Of course, the price is a lot higher too, because if we were to get this with the Weed Seeker, $355,800 for it. Well, with the biggest boom is almost $400,000. So as you can see, we're nowhere close to that. And then go ahead and look into the trailers for the animal transport. Yeah. So if we could, we'll probably lease this trailer to sell our pigs, and it's 3,500 to lease that, and then we'll have to get a tractor to pull it, which we could go with. Oh, that was only 15,000 to buy. We might go with this one. I've never used this truck before. 300 horsepower should be enough to pull that trailer. Let's go ahead and come visit our hog confinement. Got little piggies everywhere. Right. Food wise, we still have a little over, we're right under 318,000 liters of total food. 158 or 159,000 of the base, which is the corn. 79,500 of grains. 63,000 protein, and 16,000 root crops. Currently have 86,523 liters of slurry and 43,445 liters of manure. And since we are a little low on cash, let's go ahead and grab our trailer, load up that manure, and take it to the, probably going to be the BJ's, probably going to be the best price. But we'll check that out real quick. nearer, yes, $55 per thousand at BGA. I'm glad they have this fill mechanic right here because I think that would be a pain to have to get a either front end loader or wheel loader or something to scoop it out a little bit at a time. All right, we'll head to the BGA, do some little in-cab driving. See when's the best time to sell manure in August. So we're losing about $30 per thousand, but we are low on funds, so we need the money. And we still have about 150,000 liters, extra liters of wheat above what I'm considering the minimum threshold to feed the pigs. But right now, wheat prices are probably low too. I think January's the highest time to sell wheat. Straight away, so I'll check it real quick. Yeah, it's not too terrible right now, but it's ooh, that's why you don't drive distracted. But yeah, it's not too terrible, but it's not what it could be. There is a mod out on Mod Hub that automatically opens gates and doors for you. I have tried it, and with my sheds that I use, it's actually quite annoying because if I'm pulling a trailer, I get the tractor out the door and then it close the door on the, ooh, that's not nearly as much as I thought I'd get. It would close the door after the tractor came out on the trailer, and it just caused all sorts of issues. Now, if you could select it which ones you want to automatically open, that'd be nice. But as is right now, for the schedule I use, it's not worth it. Let's see how much slurry's going for right now. Slurry's going for 51 for 1,000. And January is also the time to sell that. So we'll hold off on that for now. I know as our pigs grow, our stock of slurry and manure will also build up faster. I can imagine living in a place that's this open. I think it'd be nice, but I couldn't imagine it. Of course, I probably miss the trees. I have spent time in deserts, so I know what it's like to not have trees, but just open grasslands. I've never really spent a lot of time in those kind of environments.